So here is the questions. Question is search suggestions system. So the statement is you are given an array of string products and a string search word. So what is the question? The question is design a system that suggested at most three products names from products. So we can see that the first point is we can see the first point the names of the products will be the maximum three size of three. So the maximum size will be 3. Let's find the second point. After each character of search word is typed, that mean I mean if after a search a word type, then we'll find and we'll store in an array or list. Suggested products should be common prefix with search word. Whatever word have in a search word, that prefix should be common in the products word prefix. So suppose what is the prefix? Firstly we have to know about the prefix. So what is the prefix? Prefix is the first character, or you can say the first word of a string or word or a big word. Suppose we can I can give an example like that. Suppose here is a search word is mouse. Suppose there is a search word is mouse. So we can consider aim as a prefix. You can consider also mu as a prefix, mou as a prefix, so on and so forth. So we can also consider mouse as a prefix also. Okay. So we can find the prefixes. So the that is the concept of prefix, and the next point is we have to find. Let's find the next point is if there are more than three products with a common prefix, return the three lexicographically minimum products. Lexicographically minimum products means lexicographically products means we can consider as a as a dictionary. In a dictionary the words arranged in a such way that the every letter in a sorted order. I mean a b c. Suppose there is a word a b c, and suppose there is a word a b d. So here you can see that the a and b is a common in both of the word, but here the C and D is not a common word. So here we can see that C is comes. We know that C comes before D. So we can set that words as ABC. Then after ABD will become. So this is the lexicographically order. Okay, so we can find the 3 points. So we have to remember that 3 point when we code it. So when we code it, then we will maintain that 3 points, then it will be give the answer. So the what will be the answer return? What we have to return? We have to return a list of lists of suggested products after each character of search word is typed. Each character of such word is the question. What is the each character of such word? Each character is such word means type means when we type mouse, when you want to type mouse, then we have to firstly type aim, then we have to type aim will always be there, then we have to type u, right? So we have to if I have if I want to type mouse, suppose there is mouse, so I want to type mouse. Okay. I'm showing you. firstly we have to click aim. Then what we have to do, we have to find that aim in a products. We have to find the search that aim in a products list, and we have to check that if there is any word where prefix is equals to aim or not. Suppose I type u for complete the mouse word. So we have to also find the mo word in that particular product list. We have to check that if there is a any word where the prefix is start from mo, right? I think you can understand the logic. So I am taking that example or more clarification. Wait for a minute. Just showing that. So in this example, what they have given a products list and search word and search word. Search word mean whatever I want to type, right? So if I want to type mouse, then firstly we have to type m, then we have to u o, then we have to u, then we have to s, then e. Okay. So firstly we have to maintain that that 3 points. First point is lexicographically order. Second, maximum size will be the 3, and prefix is a prefix of each word in products list should be same as I type. That means whatever I am typing from the search word, that word should be same with the prefix of each word in products list. Okay, and and then only we can store that words in a particular list, and the finally we will insert that particular list in a final list. I think you can understand. So in the products list we have mobile, we have mouse, we have monitor and mouse. So we have to maintain lexicographically order. So first, to maintain lexicographically order, firstly we have to sort that array, sort that list, sort list. So then we can get first, after sorting we can get mobile first, then money pot, then monitor, then a mouse, and then mousepad. And we want to type mouse, as the search word said that the word will be mouse. So assume that you are typing mouse. So if you typing mouse word, then first we have to type m. So when you type m, then we have to also check that if m is present in each word of product list in a prefix. So first we will check that in the first word if there is a prefix is m or not. If m, then we will insert that word in a list. uh, you can see that in a mouse mobile we can find that the prefix is aim, so we will insert in a list. Mobile will be the first word. As well as when we will check the money pot, it will also insert. And monitor also, because there is a first word is aim. Okay. Uh, and when we will check the mouse, there is also the first word is aim, but here is a point that the second what was the second point? Second point was maximum size of the list will be 3. So whenever we inserted the monitor, the maximum uh, the size of that list is 3. So whenever it is 3, then we don't have to check further. We will break that loop or break that methods, break that methods, and we will insert that particular list, a particular list in a final list. So we will insert that in a final list. Okay, done. First word done. In the second case, when we will type o, that means the first word was m and the second was, now the word is o. So we will check the both word with together. That means mo will be, now I am finding mo in a products list. We'll check that if there is any prefix where the mo is the first word. First word. If there is a mo is first word, then we will insert that in a particular list. So you can see that mobile in a in a mobile word, we can see that mo is the first word. So we'll insert mo in mobile in a list. Then we'll moneypot as well as, because there is the first word is also mo, and then monitor. And when we go for mouse, then it will break, like, because as you said that the maximum size will be 3, so we will break that loop. Okay. And that that all happened in the mo case. When we'll type u, then the word will be the mou. So we will search mou in a particular word, that if there is a prefix is mou or not. So if there is a prefix is mou, then we will insert suppose there is a mouse, so there is a word is mou in a first position, so we will insert that in a particular list. So mouse will be the first word and the mouse pad will be the second pad, mean second word. And similarly the also when we will type mous, then also we will insert mouse and mouse pad, because there is a word mous in a first position, or you can say the prefix in a particular word in a products list. So we can insert that particular words in a list. And similarly when we type mou mouse, then we will also check that. And as you know that this is our final word, so that will be the final word we have to find in a products list. And after that we will return that answer, or you can say the final list, then it will give the perfect answer. So let's write the code from the beginning. So firstly what we have to do, we have to sort the products. For my simplicity, I am remaining the products as P and search word as SW. Okay, you can also do that. So for maintaining the lexicographically order, first we have to sort that particular array as as I said earlier. Then we have to declare, because we have to declare a final list, right? Because I have already told that we have to return a particular final list. We have to also declare a variable. Okay, so we will iterate. Not we will iterate every word. As you know that we have to type, right? So we will take the word from the first position to ith position. So what will be the code? Sw.size for the size. So suppose I am taking a variable is, so they will store the substring. You know this, what is the substring? I hope you know that what is substring. Substring is a uh, we can in a substring there we can set a first index and last index, whatever index, whatever string we want. Suppose here here is a word is suppose there is a my name is a word. So if we substring, if we call this method, suppose 0 index 1 2 3 4. So we want the substring, the last two word, we want last two word. Then we what we have to do, we have to declare substring from first index is 3, and the last index should be the size means 5. 1 2 3 4 5. And the important thing is don't declare as the index as a last index, because oh, don't disturb me. So don't declare index, don't declare particular index, whatever in last index you want in a last index, because last index discarded by that method. Suppose if you insert 4, or you can write, if you write 4, then it will return only 3. 3 means I, only I, but we want to print IP. For that case we have to include that 4, right? So we have to 4 in 4 plus 1, we have to write 4 plus 1. So then only we can get the IP word. I hope you can understand what is substring. So in our case, there is a mouse. If there is a mouse, so basically we have to take string from the first zero thing index. So we have to declare 0 as a first index, and the last index will be the position, but position will be not I. We don't set as I, we will set I plus 1, because we want perfect word, right? So if I write I plus 1, then it will take the ith index. If there is a I, if ith index, right, it will take ith index. Then if the I is here 0th, position, so it will take that. If I is there here, then it will take that word. Understand? I hope you can understand my explanation. So we will add that word here at the point, and also we will declare a temporary array list, or you can say the list for storing the final words, whatever we want to search, whatever word we want to search. Okay, and also we have to check that the final means the temporary list is the maximum size, is in the maximum size. Suppose the maximum size is 3, then only you can break that loop, so that you can get the uh, perfect answer. So and if what we will check that if the prefix of that word in a product list is equals to is equal to my word, my typing word, my typed word, or you can, yeah. So here the typed word mean is right, because first case we will type m, then mo, then mou, then us, then use. Okay, so whenever we can find that, we can satisfy that, we can satisfy that condition, we will insert the word in a temporary list if, and we'll also check that if the size is exceeded or not. If exceeded, then we'll not checking further. Okay, we'll break that loop, and finally we'll insert the temporary list in a final list, and we will return that list. I hope it will work. Okay, I've done p, there should be p. Hope this will work. mm, okay, our first test case is successfully compiled and correct. Let's check the rest 2 example. Hmm. 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 The rest 2 examples are also correct. Let's submit the code. So as you can see that successfully done, our code is correct. Let's discuss about the time complexity. So the time complexity will be the n square, because we will iterate every word, right? We will iterate the every word of SW, and we will iterate the every word of, means every word of P, and that means products list. So basically the time complexity will be the n square, and the space complexity will be the n, because we will storing that particular array or list in another list. So complexity will be the big of n square, and the space complexity will be the big of n. So that's it for today. Please forgive me if there is any mistake. I know that there is many mistake, because I am the first. I am not first. Sorry, this is my first video. So yes, there is a many mistakes. So please forgive me that mistake. Thank you.